Good day. It's time. This is the Kershaw Freefall, or also known as the 3840. And got a little bit of history on this knife. For me, it's about, I think it's 11 years old. I bought it, gave it to Shooting Gal, and she's had it ever since. And she loves this thing, and it's time for a sharpening. So I thought, tell you what, I'll take you down to the bench, we'll give it a good sharpening, and we'll be able to cut through paper again. But I've got a video of this knife. I was thinking about doing a review, and then I realized I have one already. So before we sharpen it, let's get to the specs.
Speed safe opening. Some call it a liner lock. I'm going to refer to it as a frame lock. Anyway, there it is right there. Reversible pocket clip. Kind of like it. Blade length, 3 1/4 inches. Closed length, 4 1/4 inches. Overall length when opened, 7 1/2 inches. Weight, 4.1 ounces. This jimping, it's definitely a home run. Aggressive enough that when you put your thumb on it, you're not going to slide around, but not so aggressive that it chews you up. I like the little forefinger stop here. That's really nice. That's actually the flipper when it's turned around. It does a great job. And even though it kind of looks kind of goofy, I think anyway, I mean, some of you may like that, but the way the handle kind of drops down looks kind of funny. However, in my hand, oh my goodness, it fits and forms quite nice. Has a nice lanyard hole back here that's built into the aluminum liner. And the K-grip here is pretty nice. This texturing, it is a fiber fill, kind of a plasticky thing, but still very, very aggressive when you're holding onto it. It's not going to come out of your hand. I will say one thing. You saw that it's a very good deep pocket clip, but that aggressive texturing along with that tight pocket clip can tear up your pants. Now, what's nice though is that with this screw right here, you could loosen that up. You could move it around a little bit so that it's not as tight in your pocket, or you could flip it to this side. So it is a reversible pocket clip. Nice little feature. Let's get to the pros. You know, the price. For just about 25 bucks, you get quite a bit of knife. It kind of borrows some of the features and some of the looks from some of the higher end zero tolerance knives. I do like the lockup on this thing. Not a single wiggle at all. Is it sharp? Yep. Let me show you. Get a piece of paper here. Right out of the box, Kershaw did a really nice job of making this thing really nice and razor sharp. Thank you, Kershaw. Take a look at some of the other examples. It can do it. It's a good multi-purpose EDC knife. Can you actually go skinning with it? Well, you know what? The way that thing is curved, the way that tip and that tanto is curved, you can get in and I bet you could skin really well. Now, I haven't tried it in that fashion, but you know what? Taking a look at this, it's inspiring me to maybe go out and try it that way. I'll let you know. Let's get to the cons. Well, you know, it's not really intended for a lot of heavy-duty use. The blade thickness isn't super overall thick, so I wouldn't be using this thing in a prying fashion or anything, although, you know, most knives will probably not be used in a prying fashion. But this one I'd be a little careful. Kind of a thin blade, so be careful there, guys. It's a bit of a plasticky feel to me, you know, and it looks like plastic. It kind of looks a little cheap, feels a little cheap, but that's not really a con. Don't let that fool you. It's a very tough handle, and it's just that feeling. So again, and you know, it kind of looks kind of goofy. I don't know that that's a con, but for me, it was like, goofy looking, but still very useful. We didn't cover this in the specs section, but the overall thickness is about 1/2 inch. It's actually just a little over. If I look at the specs, it says 0.57 inches.
If you're interested in getting yourself one of these, I'll leave a link down below. I think they're still available, and the evidence of that will be if I have a link down below. First off, since we're going to sharpen this thing, she says it's getting a little dull, so she must use it for a bunch of things at the office. Let's see how well it cuts paper. Well, I don't know. It's still cutting through. I have to go a little slower. Let's see. It does. It's tearing. Yeah. It's not bad, but I am going to put an edge on it. Let's go down to the table and take care of that now, shall we? I'm reminded by a movie by the name of She. In that movie, there's a comment that says, "She who must be obeyed."
She who must be obeyed.
And that's kind of how I feel about my gal.
I am she who must be obeyed.
If she needs a knife sharpened, I'm going to sharpen it.
She who must be obeyed.
Starting off with a course, I'm going to give it a, maybe I don't need a course. Maybe I just need to let me change this out. It's pretty simple. There you go. Put that baby on there. Squeeze up on this thing. Put it over that pulley. Mount that thing in there. Good. Oh, gotta plug it in. Hang on. Okay, folks. It's gonna get loud. Stand by. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, that whole thing kind of came off. That's never happened before. Oh, I see why. I gotta tighten that down. Evidently, this plate comes off, and all of that will come off if this isn't tightened down all the way, this particular screw. And the reason why that screw is loose, well, I had the blade guide off so that I could use it as a freewheeling grinder on another project. There you go. All right. Okay, this goes in the garbage. All right, let me put this one back on. This one is, again, I don't know which one this is. This seems a little on the fine side, but we'll try it.
2 very boring minutes later.
There you go. I better not trust that one either. All of it in the garbage. Here we go. I don't believe it. This one came undone too. I'm going to have to give a call to Workshop and say, what gives, folks? Why are these blades, these belts giving out so soon? Try another one. X4. I have a feeling this is going to do the same thing. All right, cyanacrylate. I'm gonna give it a try. I guess I don't know, put it up against here. Here, get in a little closer. Yeah, let's give it a try. Problem with using super glue is that once you open it, oh, there you go. It gets exposed to air and it starts to, I gotta close that first. Okay.
15 minutes later.
Alrighty, let's turn the air conditioner on. Camera was overheating, I was overheating. Put a clamp on, just to make sure that the glue did its thing. It's been a while. It looks like it'll be on there. Let's try it again. This is frustrating. Another reason Texas is a very difficult place to live. The heat, not because it's so hot, because it's not super hot like today. Let's take a look. Let's see what the weather thingy says. Weather thingy. It says 92 in China Spring. Not too bad, and it's 8 o'clock at night. The problem is, it's sustained 92, day and night. It's like having the oven on low for months at a time. All right, let's see if this thing will work. Evidently not.
Moments later.
Went and got the manual version. WorkSharp does make a bunch of different knife sharpening options, and this has got a nice diamond side and a ceramic side. I'll put a link down below to this. There's nothing really wrong with this at all, except it does take electricity. That's one downside. And if exposed to extreme heats for a very long time, the belts, I guess, the tape just, it's not even sticky anymore. I don't know what happened. There's a way to fix this, but not today. Someday. Lesson learned. Get an air conditioner in here and turn it on all the time. Make it solar powered so it doesn't cost me any money. That's one of the projects coming up. Let's get rid of that. Where was I? There's a ramp. There's a ramp. It's the perfect angle to set your blade on and draw it towards you when it's on this side and draw it away from you. Ooh, that had a little bit of burr. I could feel it, so I took the burr off. Oh yeah. That went through really nicely. Okay. Do I feel a burr? Yeah, there's a burr on this side. Nice. Okay. Got my trusty WorkSharp. Let's get down to it, shall we? There you go. Now I gotta go cut off the fat for my chicken. Hey, if you want a WorkSharp, use one of my links down below. Order yourself a WorkSharp. You can sharpen up all of your knives, including your kitchen knives. Very easy to use, very effective, and gets razor sharp. You might want to buy one. Use my link. It doesn't cost you any more, but it does help me out. Thank you. So I'll put a link down below to the Kershaw, to the other WorkSharp knives. I'm going to give WorkSharp a call and ask them about those belts. It might have been just this particular lot had a problem. They're not that old. They're only a couple of years old, maybe a little older, maybe 3 years old, and they're brand new. It's got to be the heat, and I'm sure that's what they're going to tell me. Yeah, sharp. I'm going to give this back to Shooting Gal. You saw the pros, you saw the cons. I think overall, as the handy office box cutter, it works great, and I think I only paid, I forget what I paid. Your price may vary. Check the links. Blade HQ. I bet you Blade HQ might have some of these. Maybe not. If not, Amazon. If not, Kershaw. I'll find out. Check the links down below. It's hot in here. I gotta go. I'll see you on the next one.